Hi everybody. Okay, I'm gonna see how short I can make this video and still give you guys everything you want to know about the soap opera. Because Bold is kind of lackluster today, one note for sure. And I want to touch on something I didn't touch on last week. One note. Okay. Now, a lot of people try to stay away from certain language and stuff. Okay, but the one word they used continuously on Friday was abortion. Now I don't, I don't necessarily have a problem with the word. I have a problem with the procedure. But anyway, I'm not going to go into the whole thing about that. What I am going to say is I find it interesting that when it comes to a man dealing with what, uh, Jesus, hold on a second. Electra and Will. What Will is dealing with, they should say the word grape. The other word, but I can't say it, so I say grape. Okay? That's what happened to the boy. And I say boy because he's 20 something years old. Maybe 20. Okay? And Luna, dear, is 22. So the reason why I have such a problem with the storyline from Friday was I don't think a man Bill, a man, should tell a girl, Luna, this is what you're going to do if this is true. Okay, first of all, you're doubting her, which is not right. Number two, you're doubting her when you know she's a little bit, you know, I don't know, unhinged. Uh, uh, she wants to unalive people on the daily. You might not want to do that. Just a heads up. But secondly, or thirdly, okay, whether or not you like the character of Luna and whether or not you agree with the way her character is going, how they're dealing with it is not right. Okay, because on the one hand you have the Spencers or the Spencers mad at her because she's totally changed her son's life and all this stuff, right? Okay, rightfully so. But then you have the Luna's family. Sheila's her grandmother. Lee's her grandmother. Okay, Lee is horrified at what her granddaughter did, and then Sheila's like, "Well, at least she's gonna have a Spencer baby." So, oh, okay. I'm asking as an audience member. I'm asking as a loyal viewer here. Could we all get on the same page? Could we all be on the same page, please? Because what? You can't have one side going, yay, and the other one wanting to mob um, mob attack her, you know? Uh, and you're writing her in a corner again. Why are you doing this? Okay, now I know I was a big proponent of don't unalive her character, and I still am. But I can see that you're writing her in a corner. Okay, you have tried to unalive her once. You saved her. You put her in prison, the fake jail. Okay, you get her out of that because Bill gives her a pardon, and everybody gives him hell because he saved her, right? Okay, so then you try to unalive her again, for real. And of course, she's not unalive because Lee, her grandmother, saved her from that. You've done this at least 2 or 3 times. Okay, one thing. If you're gonna have her on the show, have her on the show and don't write her in a corner, okay? Or just take her off the show. And I'm not saying this because she's not great. She's great, okay? But I can see the writing on the wall. Again, it's like all these people coming for this little girl that, you know, she did some stuff that's not right, clearly. But she's still 20 something, 20, 21. I don't know. Young, okay? She doesn't know better. And then if you go back into like the history of, and a short history of her mother is a free spirit, whatever. Free spirit flighting, whatever word you want to use, okay? She didn't know who her father was for the umpteenth time. And now her father has no involvement in her life because his wife, her stepmother, I guess, doesn't like her at all. Rightly so sometimes. But she has put an edict down and said, "You will not have a relationship with your daughter because it would not be good for our family. And you're going to choose me over her," right? Every time. Okay? So you have given this girl no family, no anything except for Sheila. Because Lee might be her grandmother, yes. But Lee wants her to act a certain way. And when she doesn't do it, she gives her hell for it. Every time. I'm not, I don't know what you're doing. I really don't. And, you're an entertainment show, and this is supposed to be entertaining, and it's really not. And give the girl a reason to, like, I don't know, give the girl some grace. Because, okay, we get it, she's a bad character, but you're gonna write, it's like I said this before, way before. I said, you're gonna write her where she's irredeemable. It's not good. Okay? Not good. And there are so many ways you could go with her, and you're just not going that way. And I don't agree with it. I don't. I'm sorry. So I don't know. I gotta make an extra for this one too. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Bye everybody.